Hi, it's Simon Lovell here from lunchboxdiet.co.uk, and we are back for the second part of my 30 Truths of Fat Loss video. And let's get started on tip number 11 and truth number 11. Okay, so your support family and network is really, really important. Okay, so imagine if you were to go on an island, okay, and you were around, say, I don't know, 10, 20 people who were all kind of raw food eaters, and they were all kind of advanced exercise types. What's going to happen during the time that you spent there? Say that you were there for a month or so. Well, you're going to learn, you're going to be educating yourself about what these people know, and you're going to soak up that information. So if we then translate that to how we're living at the moment, then it's really important that the people that you're around are helping you move closer towards your goal. You know, for example, if I was to go on or spend a week at a yoga retreat, I'm going to come back with a different perspective and a different amount of knowledge. Okay, so make sure you're around people who want the same as you, and that's going to really improve your results. Okay, tip number 12. You're not drinking enough water, and I know that I have to really push myself to do this. Try and drink more water, try and avoid the pop, try and avoid things like Diet Coke because they contain nasty chemicals, and just try and drink more water throughout the day. If you don't like the taste of water, what I would recommend is getting yourself a blender, putting maybe one kiwi in or one bit of fruit, blending that up and just having it. It's not like a full-on fruit smoothie because that's very, very high in sugar, but just maybe one small bit of fruit just to change the taste of the water. We'll put some mint in there, some cucumber, some different bits of fruit, and have the water tasting a bit different. Put some nice ice in there, put it in a jug, and it's going to change the taste for you. Okay. Tip number 13: be thankful for what you have, not what you don't have. And this is more about the law of attraction. Okay. It's really important to concentrate on what you're excelling in and what you're good at, and then once you start to focus on that as opposed to saying, you know, what I can't do and what I'm not good at, then you're going to see better results. Okay, and once you do start to be more positive about what you're good at, the other things will start to fall into place, I've found. Okay, truth number 14, challenges really, really help. So if you can set yourself a challenge for, say, 7 days to cut out sugar or to start a new exercise routine for a certain amount of days, and then reward yourself after those days, then you're going to get really good results. And you can set challenges with other people if you find it hard to come up with different ideas. Maybe find a few of your friends to set different challenges for each other, and that way it's really useful. And if you go to facebook.com/lunchboxdiet, on occasion I set challenges, and you can post your results. Okay, so, and you can also start a challenge book where you start to write down different challenges. And from time to time on the blog, I will put up challenge posts too, so make sure you check back. Truth number 15, go to bed earlier and change your routine. Sleep is critical when it comes to fat loss, because if you don't get a good night's sleep, the following day we tend to overeat, we're tired, then because we're tired we reach for foods which give us energy in the short term but then lull us in the long term. So sleep is quite important. If you're not getting a good night's sleep, we need to look at why. Maybe switch your exercise sessions so that they're later in the day, so you're tired when in the evening, and this has worked for me personally. And also maybe look into a sleep specialist and look into supplements, natural supplements, which will aid your sleep as well. Okay, tip number 16, soak up like a sponge. In the morning, read something motivational. Always have a book on the go. Try and read at least one book a week to keep your mind focused instead of reading possibly, lots of people read kind of gossip magazines and watch soaps. If you wanted to lose fat, keep reading this blog, keep educating yourself, keep soaking up information on the best foods, the best strategies, the best exercise to help you really push yourself in the right direction, because our results are in direct response to how much information we have going in. Okay, that's really important. Okay, truth 17, intensity levels are key. if you sent me a video now, okay, and you recorded a video of you exercising, on a scale of 1 to 10, can you be honest with me and say, at what level would you be exercising? Would you be at a 5? Would you be at a 3? Would you be higher, maybe up at a 7? Really try and increase your exercise intensity. So work up a sweat, make sure that you're puffing and panting, because the more that your lungs are stretched, the more results that you'll get. Okay, the most results come from when you're doing those weight sessions or when you're running. It's at the end of the session when it gets most difficult that you're getting the most effect, not the part of the start. Okay, so it's really important that you are increasing your exercise intensity, and really good to get a personal trainer to set yourself a new benchmark and have them really push you, and then you know how hard you can work. Okay, little and often is better for you. So the lunchbox diet, it's about eating little and often, but if you're not in a position to do that right now, then just eating small regular meals and breaking up those big meals is better, because you tend to get bloated. When we overeat, we tend to get more tired, which stops us from exercising. And so by breaking down the 3 meals a day into smaller regular meals, but eating the right types of foods in the right combinations, which is where lunchbox diet comes in, then that's when you're going to get success, because your metabolism increases, your blood sugar levels are stabilized, so you're not going to reach for unhealthy food, and you are going to be in a much better place. Okay, truth number 19, and I think you'll like this one. You can have cake. I like chocolate, I like donuts, I like all sorts of sweet foods, but I know that I can't have it on a regular basis. So have yourself a cheat day, 1 day a week, or if you do have it, try not to feel guilty. And if you do like chocolate, go for raw 75% cocoa chocolate, or there's different websites offering like real cocoa mini chocolate pies and all sorts. So if you do like chocolate, start searching for a healthier type of chocolate. Okay, and if you do like unhealthy foods, try and find a healthier version of that. So if you currently eat really like pizzas, then just make your own on a wholemeal base with natural, nice vegetables. Okay, so take what your vice is and find a healthier version. Okay. True, and the final one for this video, okay, so this is the second video in 3 videos, is you probably need to try something new, which is more about kind of, well, nutrition and exercise, in making sure that, you know, I've just switched my exercise, for example. So I was doing gym sessions, and I was just training on my own, and I kind of found it a bit boring, even though I've been a personal trainer now for a long time. And I decided to join CrossFit, which is like an elite type of fitness session. So depending on where you are on your journey right now, if you're not exercising, then moving into a gym environment and going to classes is probably a good step up, or maybe starting a home workout DVD system. Alternatively, if you're currently in the gym but you're reaching a plateau, then you may want to switch it up to maybe a boot camp, or something like CrossFit, and there's always a next level. Okay, so look at where you are now and say, am I getting results, and what is the next step up on my journey to be able to progress myself, and that way you're going to get results. Same with nutrition. If you're currently not eating healthy foods, Lunchbox Diet's a good first step. Then move on to Lunchbox Diet Supercharged, which is the next step up. Okay, and that way, when you're just building and building and building, you're going to see good results. Okay, and as long as you're doing something every week to move forward a little bit, that's going to be great. Okay, so this is the end of the second video of my 30 fat loss truths, and I hope you click the link in there if you're watching this on the site. There should be a link to the blog post below. If not, go to lunchboxdiet.co.uk, and I will see you in the next video. Hope you enjoyed it.